So in this video, I'm going to install Pop! OS with the Cosmic desktop environment, and I'm going to be installing this in a desktop computer. So on the downloads page, Pop! OS is available for various computer systems. This is a standard LTS. If you have an NVIDIA card, you can download this. And this version you can download if you have a computer with a ARM64 processor. So this is the installer. I'm going to select a language. I'm going to leave it as English. This is the keyboard layout. So this is the install page, and I have three options: clean install, refresh install, or custom install. I'm going to choose clean install. Here I have to select a drive. I only have one drive in the computer, and it's going to erase and install. I have to create a user account. So I'll type a password. So this is drive encryption. So we have the option to encrypt the drive. I'm not going to encrypt the drive. So installation is complete. I'm going to restart the computer. So I'm going to log in. So this is the welcome menu, and you can turn these options on: screen reader, interface size, additional scale options, and magnifier. So I'm installing this in a desktop computer, and it's connected to the internet via Ethernet cable. So here it says select a language, keyboard layout, time zone and location. I'll select New York City. You can personalize the appearance here. So you always have the option to skip setup and close. So this is the layout configuration: top panel and bottom dock. So there's a panel on top and there's a dock at the bottom. So this is the default. If I select bottom panel, then both will merge. The panel will merge with the dock. I'll click on that. And this is how it looks. I'll select the default. So I'm going to click on skip setup and close. So on the top panel, this is workspaces. I only have one workspace here. I'll click on applications. So this is applications, and this is the library home. These are the apps. This is office, system, utilities. And with this icon, you can add groups. So on the right side of the panel, this is the power icon. And here you can lock the screen by using the super key and the escape key. To log out, you can use the super key, shift, and escape key. This is do not disturb. This is the network icon. This is the Bluetooth icon. This is the sound settings icon. This is the workspace icon. And this is the accessibility icon. And here you can configure accessibility settings. So there's also the time and date in the center of the panel. So on the dock, this is the launcher. So to open it, you can click on it or you can use the super key. Here you can search for apps, or you can type question mark for more options. So there's a whole list that shows up. And if you want to select, for example, Cosmic Media Player, you can click on it, or you can use the keyboard and press Control 4. I'll type a question mark. I can also use it as a calculator. So for example, I'll type 10 plus 50. And here it is. So I'm going to open the settings app. So on the left side, there's network and wireless. There's Bluetooth. accessibility. This is the desktop settings, displays, sound. This is power and battery. This is input devices. This is applications, time and language, and system and accounts. I'll click on desktop. So this is wallpaper. And these are some of the wallpapers. So if you have multiple monitors, you can have the same wallpaper on all displays. I'll click on appearance. So there's dark theme and there's light theme. I'm going to leave it at dark theme. You can automatically switch between light and dark modes. So this is the default color, and you can customize your own color. This is style. So this is the default. These are round edges, slightly round, and square. It also shows up on the dock. I'm going to leave it as the default. This is interface density. Right now it's on comfortable, which is the default. This is compact. This is spacious. I'm going to leave it at comfortable. Under Windows Management, this is the active window hint size. So the hint size is this, the border around the window. It's at 3 by default. I'm going to increase it to 15. I'm going to leave it at the default, which is 3. And gaps around tile windows, it's at 15. This is experimental settings. This is the font settings. You can choose a font here. So if it's messed up, you can just click on reset to default. You can also export the settings here. So I'm going to change the color to yellow. So if you don't like this active hint color around the window, so to turn that off, just click on the workspace icon and it's here, active hint. Just turn it off. I'll turn it back on. So I can configure the panel and the dock. I'm going to click on the panel and the panel is on top. I can automatically hide the panel and I can change the position on the screen of the panel. I'll leave it on top. So there's show on display. Right now we're set for all displays. So this is style and I can turn this on, gap between panel and screen edges. So there's extend panel to screen edges. This is the default. I can turn that off and this is how it shows. I'm going to increase the size of the panel so I can adjust the opacity. So under configuration, I can configure panel applets. I'll click on add applet and I can also add applets on the panel. I'll click on the dock. So if I don't want to show the dock, I can just turn it off. This is behavior and positions. You can automatically hide the dock. And also I can change the position of the dock on the screen. I'll leave it at the bottom. So under style, gap between dock and screen edges is on. It's off. I'll turn it back on. Extend dock to screen edges. This is how it shows. This is appearance. So the size, I can adjust the size of the dock. I can also adjust the opacity. Under configuration, I can configure the dark applets. So I can move around the app icons. I'll click on add applets. I'll add the song icon, and it's here. And if I want to remove it, I just have to click on the trash icon. So I'll open the terminal app. So I'm going to run an update and upgrade. I'll type sudo app update. I'll run an upgrade. So I'm going to install VLC Media Player and HTOP. So it's going to be sudo apt install VLC space HTOP. So they both should be installed. I'll open the applications menu and VLC Media is installed. So on system, HTOP is here. So I'll open the Cosmic Store. I'll install Google Chrome. So Google Chrome is installed. So you can add more apps on the dock. For example, I'll add VLC Media Player. I just have to right click the app and click on Pin to App Tree. And it's here. I can also move around the apps on the dock. I'll just drag VLC Media here. So if I open any app, there's a dot under the app. I'll close this. So there's only one app that is open. I'll open Cosmic Settings. And the dot is shown under the app. I'm going to click on Workspace. So I have one workspace. So this is my default workspace. I'll click on the second workspace. It's blank. And I'm going to open the Files folder. So if I click on the blank workspace and I open an app, it automatically creates another workspace. So these can be pinned. There's a pin icon here. Also, the workspaces are listed vertically and this can be shown horizontally. So to configure that, I'll open Settings. I'll click on Desktop, click on Workspaces. So on the Workspaces orientation, the default is vertical. I'll select horizontal. And now it's listed horizontally. There's also settings for multi-monitor behavior. So I'm going to leave it as vertical. So I'm going to open a couple of apps. I'm going to open Terminal app, the Settings app, Files app. I'll click on the Workspace icon. So to turn on tiling, I'm going to click on Tiled and I'm going to turn it on. So the windows are tiled. I'll open Media Player. And you can also navigate the windows just by using the super key and the arrows. You can move the window by just using the Shift super key and arrows key. So I'm going to turn it off. So I'm going to enable stacking. So for example, on this window, I'm going to right click and I'm going to select Create Windows Stack. So this is how it shows. So I'm going to drag the VLC Media Player window. So once I see stack windows, I just have to release the window and it's here. So I'm also going to drag the Terminal app window. And when I see the stack windows notification, I just have to release the app and it's stacked. So I'll do the same for this window. I'll just drag it across. So I'm going to open the Store app and it automatically stacks here. I'll open Firefox and it stacks here. And if I have to unstack it, I just have to right click and select Unstack. I can also hold the tab with the mouse and just drag it out. There's also sticky windows. So I'll open the Settings app. I'll open the Cosmic Terminal. I'll open VLC Media Player. So I have these three windows open. So to enable sticky windows, so when I enable sticky windows, it will show on all the workspaces. So on this window, which is the terminal, I'll right click and select sticky window. I'll right click the VLC media, select sticky window. I'll right click the settings window, click on sticky window. So now all three windows should show up on all the workspaces. And it's here. So I'm going to check the session type. I'll type this command. So the session type is VLAN. I'm going to check the desktop environment. I'll type this command. So it's Cosmic. So if you have an older version of Pop OS, you can upgrade it by running this command. So this was just a quick overview of the new Pop OS 24.04. So I want to thank you for watching and I thank you for subscribing.